I think we talked about that one. The highest note you can hit on is, what, a C above?
Well, it depends. On different days, it's a different amount of highness that you can get.
Yeah. It would be C above high C?
Yeah, let's say that'd be
All right, let's say that. C above high C.
Yes.
What would that sound like? See, you must remember, usually when you're playing, you kind of work up to that, right?
That's right.
To go right into it.
Well, you couldn't just pick up the horn and do it cold.
If you're...
Wait a minute.
If you're really skilled, you could.
I might have to work my way up to it.
All right.
I mean, is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and hello. I am your host, Asaph Adonai. Welcome to another segment of Asaph Adonai Stories. If you were to look in the dictionary, you might see our guest on today's Asaph Stories, a trumpet player's trumpet player known for his beautiful tone, dazzling technique, and phenomenal range, including Rimsky-Korsakov's Flight of the Bumblebee. Johnny Carson once said, "Our guest can hit notes that only small animals and perhaps Michael J. Fox can hear." He recorded 44 albums from 1960 to 2014, two of which, High, Wide, and Wonderful, and the 1966 Command Performances. He screamed this way for 30 years as the band leader of the NBC Tonight Show band with Johnny Carson. We're talking about Carl Hilding Severinsen, known to the world as the one and only Doc Severinsen. Carl, born 1927, is an American jazz trumpeter, best known as the band leader for The Tonight Show from 1967 to 1992. Doc has been with the show since its inception and is known for his work on the soundtracks of the 1981 Sharky's Machine. Born in Arlington, Oregon, he was nicknamed Doc after his father, who was the only dentist in Arlington at that time. Known for his extravagant, bright, showy, flashy clothes. Doc started trumpet lessons at the age of 7, and he toured with the Ted Fio Rito Orchestra while still in high school. As a sideman, some of his highlights, he worked with Sketch Anderson, who was the original host of the band for The Tonight Show. From 1964 to 65, he was a sideman with Jerry Mulligan from 61 to 63, and he worked with Tito Puente from 1957 to 1960. The Tonight Show is an American late-night talk show that aired on NBC since 1954. The series has hosted 6 comedians, 2 of which Steve Allen and Conan O'Brien. And the show also had several guest hosts, 2 of which Gary Sandling and Joan Rivers. Doc hit his stride when he joined The Tonight Show as the first trumpet for the NBC Orchestra in 1962. 5 years later, he became the music director for the show. During the 60s, Doc recorded big band albums. In the 70s, he recorded jazz and even disco and had a hit called Night Journey. In 1986, he recorded The Tonight Show Band with Doc Severinsen and won a Grammy Award for the Best Large Jazz Ensemble Performance. So your audience can check out more information on Doc Severinsen. He was just a wonderful trumpet player, still is in his 90s, still doing concerts today. And it's fun to see what God can do in the life of a person, and in this case, Doc Severinsen, who used his talent well and brought joy to a lot of people. So I am your host, Asaph Adonai. Until our next show, Maranatha.